a valiant soldier in the ranks. We've lost him to the female trickery of feminism, but it's okay. We're gonna keep on pushing.
What's my life? It's your boy Laugh. So I made looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. Putting it in your face.
Oh, that was crazy. That's not where I thought he was going.
Whoa. I ain't got no problem with dark-skinned girls. I bang them all the time. Wait, hold on.
How have you done it, Joe?
Yo, what's good? We are back again, fresh from the new year. It is your boy, the one and only Monterey Hudson, aka the Prince of Comedy. And I am joined by a colorful crew of collective people. First and foremost, never know who might else show up. It is the babyface himself, although he has the extra long mustache that's trying to connect from headphone to headphone. Zale, how you doing?
Let's go. No more eminent domain. Over on that on Mickey now, bitch.
Steamboat Willie, not Mickey.
Yeah, we all Steamboat Willie. Disney.
Yes.
Pat McAfee said, get him out of here. Let's go.
Yes, Mickey Mouse is a public domain now. That's crazy. Also, we are joined by the Patriots.
Two horrible movies.
Playing Dungeons and Dragons in your local neighborhood basement. It is the African.
You already know your local neighborhood scumbag here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day. Don't be out there sucking Illuminati dick. Quit it.
Oh dear God! And you know, if you've been living under a rock or haven't been a part of social media at any point within the last week, let me inform you, because you know somebody decided to come out and just speak their mind, and we have to figure out today: is it Katt Williams or is it Katt Williams? Because my man went on Club Shay Shay, the podcast by Shannon Sharp, the sports figure, and
the most watched podcast interview ever in 3 days.
He decided to spill everything. This man decided, I'm gonna tell the world everything that I feel they need to know. Also, this might be a memeable.
I already got the template saved. It is getting mean to hell.
But you missed it. Club Shay Shay's interview of Katt Williams is about 2 hours and 45 minutes long.
Got like 15 million views now.
It's a 24 million. 24
Damn.
million.
It was a 15 yesterday.
It passed everybody. Joe Rogan, the only one ahead of it right now. That Joe Rogan interview.
It is wild. When I tell you it is wild, Katt Williams decided to spill the beans on some of everything. When I say some of everything, he has spoken about. Let me just give you a few examples. He decided to talk about his own viral appearance on Frank and Wanda in the morning, speaking about Wanda and just certain things he had to say about them. He even talked about Taraji P. Henson speaking about the unfair wages in Hollywood and how Tyler Perry ain't put nobody on. It's like, wait, what do you mean? Also, shout out to the Shade Room for their reporting about this. I'm not gonna make sure to quote all sources. And how he ain't put nobody on. People that see this production, they not favorites. They just background people, basically, is what he decided to say. Shout out to Twitter, of course. He even said, Steve Harvey, and during his show that apparently this hair was not real.
That Detroit show is real. No, that's an actual fact. I saw you can look it up. It's a real Detroit show that he cooked.
Wild. Decided to talk about how Steve Harvey copied Mark Curry's show Hanging with Mr. Cooper when he made his own show, both of them by being black teachers. It is some crazy similarities about those shows. Even said that Steve Harvey couldn't make it as a movie star. He don't have the range like that. It looks like Mr. Potato Head, which the Mr. Potato Head is a commonly known meme of Steve Harvey when he has his bald head.
To be fair, he actually admitted that he don't have range in the interview with Shannon Sharp.
So keep on that. Talked about Kanye West. Talked about he ain't got nothing in common with Kanye West. Just everything about it. Talking about how the fact of marrying other races and how it's not really for him. Going on to talk about Megan Good sticking with Jonathan Majors during the trial. That, it was just so beautiful. They had to knock off half of the charges. It's just like, oh wow. So it was just standing there just for reasons.
I feel like Katt called me ugly because he's like dark skin.
Yeah, he was talking about Jonathan Majors looks himself, talking about the big nose.
Y'all started liking it. Tory light skin, he get away with it.
Talking about when y'all started liking the big nose, when y'all like a little head and the big jaw. That look like my daddy. It's like, oh, okay. He's just talking about all that. He just decided to say about everything. Talked about some of his favorite young comedians like Chico Bean, DC Young Fly, Just Hilarious, Country Wayne, Dizzy Banks. Some good things, even though you talk about a lot. Talk about Ludacris. This is the one that got me. Ludacris and the Illuminati. I can even read this. He was like, there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing. It had to be either one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all of our hair and couldn't do the sideburn things with no more points. and the next person said they're gonna get $200 million because you're gonna get 10 million a movie and do 20 movies, and that's how the conversation happened. And one of those people ended up being Ludacris, and the other one ended up being Katt Williams. And I just let you know, one of them is light skinned with an ugly face wife that ain't never done it, never mind.
Yeah.
Because he even talked about
Katt Williams back in the day did marry a light skinned woman that you can say look like everybody else.
Not on paper. He never married anyone.
He didn't marry. He almost did.
Gotta get some order in this. Katt even said, like, somebody had a light skinned, ugly face wife, and it could apply to 7 different people, not just one. Matter of fact, this could apply to way more than just 7. You got to know, people had a field day, but not only people, many comedians had to come back and just go ahead and clap back at him because, he went really hard against the Kings of Comedy tour, and specifically the people that were a member of the Kings of Comedy and, of course, Kevin Hart. So, Cedric Entertainer had to come back, put in his word against his. Kevin Hart then made multiple comments about it, saying, do you entertain the circus or do you become part of it? Like Kevin Hart said, but Tiffany Haddish had to come out and say something about that. Even Ice Cube had to come out and speak because, of course, Katt had to mention some parts about Friday After Next, had to mention that he would not work with, I couldn't believe it. He could not.
He wasn't getting graped in a Santa suit.
No, it's just the fact that he would not work with Ricky Smiley unless Ricky Smiley was in his dress and supposedly.
That's any given Sunday. What you made him.
I'm so happy you found this picture.
Imagining Ricky Smiley as Money Mike now is crazy, but just to know that was even an option, it was wild. And like I said, he had to say something. Mark Curry, the internet has to go back and Mark Curry even called out that Steve Harvey supposedly stole some of his material. And then, of course, said had to say something. Ricky had to say something. Then they had to go back to the past where, Kevin Hart did speak about Katt Williams in the past on The Breakfast Club. Can I
clarify this? Can I clarify that one?
Oh,
it's him for 8 years before.
Matter of fact. During your clarification, you can have your spiel, Zell. Tell me what you think about this Katt Williams. It was wild.
Listen, for this part, people say this because they said in 2015 he interviewed him. Charlamagne asked about him, which is the thing. Listen, Katt Williams been throwing slight shots at Kevin Hart since 2009. So he finally responded, and now everybody like Kevin threw the first shot. Like, no, he didn't. I followed comedy for a long time. Katt Williams threw a little slight jab at Kevin Hart for like 6 years. I'm just saying, it gotta be honest. By the way, Ice Cube did clarify that Ricky Smiley was correct in a lot of ways.
Hey, bro,
but Katt didn't tell a lot too. Steve Harvey still jokes and stuff, so he do still
joke thieves are the lowest of the low.
But Bernie Mac told y'all in 2002 that listen, don't never tell a joke in front of a comedian because you'll see it on HBO special.
Facts.
Bernie Mac said that in 2002. In 2002, so comedians know better. You've been warned by many. Eddie Murphy said it too in 1980s.
This was wild. This is wild. What do you have to say about it? Tell me your thoughts, Zell, on the entire interview. On your thoughts of what he had to say. Is he right? Is he right about what he's saying? Is he whistleblowing the entire industry of the comedians? Or, he did. I ain't gonna lie. We already knew that the Kings of Comedy Tour had some bad blood behind it. This is not common knowledge to anybody.
Most people know if you in the
we knew it was bad blood in there, but not like this. Just talking about the fact of it was like, if I remember right, it was Steve Harvey's tour. So Steve Harvey wanted to finish, but Steve was up there getting booed. And you already know if the real Kings of Comedy, it don't matter if he go first, second, third, or last. He gonna lead anyway. Shout out to Bernie Mac is what he was saying. Zell, tell me what you're thinking, man.
To be fair to Steve, though, he said in like 2010 it's tough to follow Bernie Mac. He don't never wanted to do it. So to be fair to him, about 8 years after all this happened, he admitted like, "Yo, listen, follow Bernie Mac with him." But I got booed a lot of times because I followed Bernie. He did say that just to clarify. So he admitted to it. So Katt not lying about that. I don't know about how much Katt do about it. Did he embellish or not? We don't know.
That's a nice wig, though.
He did kill him in that comedy tour in Detroit, by the way. He
murdered him. We found the footage, folks. He got him the fuck out of there.
I remember people talking about it. So I remember watching the little LimeWire DVD when somebody recorded on video. It was crazy. Shout out to LimeWire. But yeah, I don't know if y'all remember. But
shout out to the viruses.
But in all, if we being honest, this was so entertaining because we seem to find it's fun when black men tear black men down because it's fun. I'm just saying, listen.
It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. No.
But it's hilarious.
Let's Let's all admit it. Let's all admit it's all fun. Cause let's be honest. What did he say that was salacious enough to cause this reaction? The ND people did. They stole
The
a joke.
truth.
They stole a joke story.
Well, you know, maybe this one is a little out of wild.
The truth always pops a rating.
That's not like hey, Steve Harvey stole a joke from Mark Carey. Blows up in it. Mark Carey did 5 interviews about this. Nobody cared.
Well, now he might get a 6th one and actually get some money.
All he did was say, like, he stole my joke. In real life, do we really care? BMT, do we care about all this? Look, it's like nothing
we don't.
big.
We don't.
But
We don't.
when a black
We
man
don't. He's trying to.
It sounds like y'all are copping some mad pleas for the Illuminati right now.
Oh, now there's an Illuminati. Now there's an Illuminati.
Ludacris the only one accused of being an Illuminati, and nobody even cared about that. Ludacris did a rap that nobody cared about.
Oh, it was bad too. It was bad.
Hey, you leave Luda alone.
This shit. Listen, this freestyle was ludicrous.
Listen, dog, this the only one that got a call to Illuminati in the whole video, and Chris Tucker got a random call to Harvey Weinstein. Even though I think that was a joke, by the way. I think people took it serious, but I think he was joking because he didn't even mention that he was a church goer. He couldn't be with. But by the way, BMT did show Dave Chappelle in a dress in that Robin Hood movie. So people don't want to show that.
They need to drop that about people wearing dresses. They need to drop that about they've all done something. Katt done put on the perm and did the whole female Shazazz. They've all did stuff for the dollar. So they need to stop the little hype. If he saw Cedric, he would pull up on him. No, you didn't. You didn't have that smoke when that 15-year-old boy choked you out. So why now? Like, I'm just saying, it's a lot of conflation to, like, if it was so big, mind you, they've already proved it that the joke that he did, it was on BET. But Cedric did it later. Now I'm gonna do like a little thing. Everybody knows Allen Iverson's move. Is it bad if somebody takes your move and does it better than you? I mean, they did it better than you and outsold it. I mean, no offense, but if black people complaining about this, y'all might start throwing out all them samples and all them songs that keep getting remixed, redone. I'm sorry, but now when it was in the 2000s, Katt was hot. He wasn't complaining back then when he was hot, driving around.
Hold on, wait. We ain't gonna act like Katt Williams doesn't have amazing Netflix numbers for the past almost decade since Netflix really got on putting out comedy specials. Katt Williams had one almost every other.
But who's really talking about Katt Williams?
I mean,
who's really talking about Katt Williams?
A lot of people right now.
Not right now because it's
he said he listen. I do want to clarify one lie that he did tell. I do want to say that this is a confirmed lie to me. I ain't selling no tour. I ain't got nothing to sell when I come here. Tour got announced the next day. With Mark Carey in it. Shout out to Mark Carey.
Oh wow, so he does.
I'm just saying, like, so.
Oh my gosh.
You know why
that's marketing.
Because he was bad business.
But he did say I ain't got nothing to show when I come here. And then his excuse gonna be I didn't mention it on the show.
No, and that's true. That's true. Because how many comedians do you see on a regular basis sit there and fucking just blast you with ads for their show, fucking over and over again? That shit still don't even fucking sell out. Like, there's niggas go to Helium fucking and listen. I've seen hundreds of thousands of views on your fucking promo video, and then you don't even sell out the fucking venue. What are we talking about?
I don't really hear nobody talking about a Katt Williams. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't hear people talking about Katt Williams. Like, the only time I talk about him,
so hot show. Shout out to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it was all this was a marketing ploy, he smacked it out of the park.
Then he listen. First thing he said was, Shannon, you got a product, and I want to sell to that product. So he didn't lie because he know niggas like goddamn conspiracy theories. We all like that. White people like Epstein. We like conspiracy theories.
I don't know if anyone liked Epstein. Hold on now.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Because guess what? Motherfuckers would go to that island if they could. They would go to that same damn island if they could. They're not going to care. Nobody's going to cancel anybody that went to Epstein Island. They're not going to do that. So we can stop the facade that they're going to do that. Like,
time out. Can we? I'm mad at everybody lying. Tell me it was a list. It's a whole document that said nothing.
I was about to say it's really
no
what private plane logs.
It's the use of time.
It was like Donald Trump.
Hey, so you thought everybody would go over there to go play Uno or play Call of Duty at night. Y'all didn't mean shit. Like, y'all, I would understand if y'all sold them having a Kumite or some shit with some live documentary. All y'all said, well, we know that everybody goes to Monterey's house to go play Smash Bros. But isn't it a cult under there that Afro sacrifices midgets? Do you have any proof? It's hearsay.
Only on the weekends do we sacrifice midgets.
Wow.
You gotta
and
have
that's only after the weekly donkey show.
We're not saying what Katt said isn't wrong, but I'm gonna be honest. Katt is only telling half truth because but listen, nobody wanted to touch him when he had all those legal issues. I'm sorry, but if you got legal issues going on, you getting beat up by kids, getting caught on coke and crack and shit. Nobody's taking you on the road to do no films and stuff. Like, no, you're not. You're a liability.
Let me fix this. Hi, everybody. Unico Williams here. Hi. Thanks for having me.
Give you a shot in a second. Don't worry.
I was gonna say, we're going down the line.
I just thought I'd just break this up so y'all can stop arguing because neither of y'all is talking truth. So let's talk truth. Let's talk truth here. Hi guys, how's it going?
Who are you blowing this episode, Joe? Get us ready before.
What'd you say?
I said, who are you blowing this episode? Who are you blowing this episode? Set us up beforehand so we know.
Violation, personally, I wouldn't have it.
How can he still talk during the violation video? But anyway,
I don't know.
He's anti-violatable.
I thought it was supposed to mute niggas when it said
I got too many violations. I'm immune to that.
Him, man. He's done. It's probably like that. It's that isekai where he done he'll buy the.
But Unico Williams.
You can't violate him before.
Unico Williams.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's have an actual real conversation about this. So Katt Williams said that. So there was a Money Mike. Money Mike was not slated to be a pimp, right? He was slated to be just some crackhead dude that was always bullshitting, right? Yeah. Like but he was supposed to be just like some dude that just bothers everybody. Katt Williams, because we know that Ricky Smiley, he 100% is all about. Like he has a church following, right? So he can be a to just steal stuff and don't cuss that much, right? Katt Williams came in and said, "No, I want to audition for Money Mike. I want to be him, and then I can make him my own character." And Katt Williams wrote his own character, which ended up being better than what Ricky Smiley was just auditioning for. He was auditioning for a part. Now, there's that. So there's the Ricky Smiley part of it. Ricky Smiley said absolutely right. Katt Williams told no lies there. Ricky Smiley 100% told the truth, right? Okay, done with that. Next step in the parade. No, we don't, because there wasn't. See, this statement that's on here right now was unwarranted. All Ricky Smiley had to do was just say, Katt Williams was right. Like I may have misinterpreted, or I left out some details. There that goes.
Why did you have to say that?
Now let's go. Well, no, he did say it on his show. He said, I listen to the Ricky Smiley morning show every single day. And Ricky Smiley said Katt Williams was 100% correct. What he said was right. So there's that. Let's go on to the Steve Harvey aspect of things. I believe that Steve Harvey has been the king of stealing jokes. I
need to get with him then.
I believe, and Mark Curry 100% was one of the funniest dudes in the early 90s for sure. I can say that right now. I don't know why I don't know why he didn't rise to fame the way that he should have, because Mark Curry was hilarious.
He ain't put on that dress.
Well, we'll talk about
Steve Harvey put on the dress?
I'll address the dress here in a second. And then also, Let's take it down to Cedric the Entertainer. Yes, Bomanicious. Yes, we know that. He stole that. And and then the whole driving thing, all that, he stole that and just added to it. But isn't that how a crossover works? Isn't that how the NBA kind of gets a little bit better every year? Is you just add on to what a crossover is just this, right? You put it between your legs, right? Is that how a crossover works? You put it between your legs.
Well, that is simply a crossover, but but I mean, that's like somebody doing Jordan, the Air Jordan dunk. I mean, you're going to still call it the Air Jordan dunk, but if you do it a lot,
I thought it was called the
Jordan,
Skywalk.
What if I do the Air Jordan dunk?
I mean, but you know, they still going to call it.
Hold on, let me ask you this though. What if I jump from the free throw line, I do a windmill, and then I extend my hand? Did I just improve on something that somebody already did before? Right? That's how jokes work.
Yeah, that would be a people.
So I literally said that earlier, you Nico. I said that earlier. That's what I was saying.
I'm just saying that. All I'm saying is that Katt Williams said his truth. I don't think he was wrong for what he said. And I just gave y'all the true tea as to what happened. That's all I'm saying.
You gave us the unique tea.
Hold up. We are joined by a guest, Jedi Mike 7 himself. What would you have to say
how's
about
it going? Who that is?
Got a new nice guest. So what would you have to say about the entire Katt Williams interview? Give your spiel, my friend.
Hi, thank you for having me on the show. I'm not a content creator. I'm a film critic, and so I also do movie reviews. So I've been watching you guys. Liking your reviews on Power, by the way. Shout out to y'all.
Right on, bro.
Yeah, but to the Katt Williams interview, talking about that broke the internet. I think it not only just broke the internet. I think it set a precedence about what's to come in 2024 from everybody. Again, I know everybody thought year 2020, no pun intended, was the year of vision, but no, 2024 is the year of exposure. And tomorrow and Monday morning, we're about to get an interview with Good Morning America with Jonathan Majors, and then we're about to get into other stuff.
Yes, sir.
So I do not see this being a coincidence. People, basically revealing the truth, especially in the film industry, because I was watching this from a film critic perspective about talking about how roles are switching and everything, and he's absolutely right. Everybody's talking about how, that was supposed to be my part. Like, no. If you were cast in that role, then you were cast in that role. It's not like you say, hey, we're just gonna, bring both of you on this project and give you any, meeny, miny, mo. If you audition for the role, that's one thing. But to say that, oh yeah, that was going to be mine, and then we can't go in another direction. No, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. And especially in the realm of comedy, when he's talking about with the character of Money Mike, that was mostly improv. So, and I do think that's a very powerful thing he said, saying, no, I rewrote the script because in that script, he was going, I think it was either in Friday after the next, I believe, he's saying that, yeah, he was going to get raped, whatever, in the bathroom, right? And he's like, no, I'm not having that.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I'm not having that. And I'm like, and I do appreciate for Katt Williams saying this, going on the trend against black men in dresses, with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy and other stuff. He's not, he have not switched up for years, to not switch up about it. But to the point about the joke stealing, I said in the comments, like, no, you absolutely can go and take something. That's the whole thing. We might be in the same, moment of a story, but I can tell it a different way. Doesn't mean, hey, that's my story. Well, I was there, but this is my interpretation of it, right? However, I'll say, no, you can go, talk and take the joke, whatever, but I want my damn residuals. That's just my personal opinion, but I'm just being a little bit biased. But the thing about this is that the entertainers of Cedric Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, there are certain type of comedians that take a lot of situational comedy, where they see experience the stories and able to tell it in a certain way, and collectively in the situation we're trying to make it awkward. Kevin Hart tried to do the same thing. I do not put those people in the same part as Dave Chappelle at all, right? Because Dave Chappelle is an organic comedian that is still to now only getting recognized over the Netflix specials and everything. But with Katt Williams, there was definitely some things interviewed that was definitely not true. And there are many videos on YouTube that's basically broken down by the research and stuff like that. But listen, again, parts of it you can say his truth, but I think he dropped more gems and then he missed them in this one, in my opinion. 2 hours.
That's fair. Shout out to Jedi Mike, my insider.
Appreciate Jedi Mike for the spiel, for giving us the insider of the film.
Like I said, it's a small man wears a perm that does crack. It's comedy by itself. And you can't make it up in America. I mean,
where's the truth in it? And I don't want to get lost in that, but where's the truth in the crack statement? Where's the truth?
Actually,
I was about to say
it's about news. It's about news.
You don't gotta look hard for that. You don't gotta look hard for that.
Video, dog. I'm just saying.
There's a lot. Hey, Zeb, you already know, man. Those videos ain't hard to find. He's strung out. Hey,
Smack from what's his name? The back on Fig. He knows.
Listen, man. Listen, you know the thing about it is they say the internet never forgets. You know how they say the internet never forgets? Listen, man, it's a very, very bad monster, man, because when you say things always start coming back up into the algorithm.
Yep.
Like, and so he could say, I never did drugs, but then when you got videos of you fighting little kids and jumped out and sweating and all looking crazy. Yeah, like, so you got.
Where was the crack at though? Where was the crack? He just
in his system. In his system.
Yeah,
listen,
Joe.
In his system, y'all silly as hell.
Joe, I'm not. Joe,
y'all silly as hell.
Hey, Joe, the hood talk on Twitter too. Nobody pay attention. Bro. I'm just saying, the hood still talking.
I'm just saying, like, we can't take everything, and my man's like,
okay, now that don't make no damn sense.
I'm like, bro, he said that, but like, I don't believe you can still run a 4.4. I'm sorry, you got to show me that one.
I don't care about the 4.4. That 3,000 books.
Hey, he said he do 100 push-ups a day. What do you say, Tom?
No, this is how Katt Williams says. Yes, I did read. I wrote a Coming to America. I did all that, but listen, I wasn't offered the role and everything. But listen, I created it. That's what happened. And so he basically saying I'm the original creator in a lot of things he had no part in taking, just to say his dominance in the industry. But really, but over time, you sense tally up. It's like, okay, you can't just be writing everything. You don't tell me you saw the script of Girls Trip back in 2004, and that movie didn't come out till 2017, whatever. Make those sense.
Scripts sit in writing rooms for a long time. One thing I want to give Katt credit though. I want to give Katt credit though.
Wait. I forgot I ain't the host.
Because I've never seen a group of comedians.
You never said one at a time ever in your life, Zelmay. Shut up.
Very organized.
Not Zell. Afro comedy.
I've never seen so many niggas come out and admit that a nigga gave them some money. That fucking, and this was, it didn't matter. I was surprised at the plethora of. There was white comedians that was like, yeah, Katt hooked me up. Black comedians.
Yeah, I'm kind of side-eyeing that too, Alfro. I'm side-eyeing the fuck out of that.
I've never seen so many people come out and be like, yeah, I needed a handout. I was down bad, and Katt Williams came through and picked me up. And
that sounds like those Trump stories. Like, I remember Trump came to my town and fixed it. Like, okay,
yeah. He came there and coming from, he rode in on a paver and fucking fixed every pothole in the road before giving everybody $100 and leaving.
But no, I heard he good.
Yeah, bro. But I've never seen that many people just admit to, I was a broke ass nigga and Katt Williams came through and laced me. And I was like, okay, well, if niggas are swallowing their pride to this extent, there could be some truth to this. Now, I want to touch on. Everyone seems to be avoiding the Illuminati subject for some reason. I don't know why. But
real people are Illuminati convert.
Little John, Ludacris.
This is why I wish I was white, because black people, you can't be rich as a black person without the Illuminati, bro.
Nah, bro. Listen, though, it shook out. Listen, they brought him in. They were like, yo, you cut your hair, you get rid of that Negro ass goatee, and we gonna fucking 20 movies at $10 million a movie. Nigga, I cut my hair for $10 million for 20 movies, bro. 10 million.
So you talking about you actually get a rebranding vision, which is normal, because then that's you're transitioning into a different life.
Listen though. Isn't that what they listen? If someone said you were in the Illuminati, wouldn't you immediately come back and sort of try to play light of it? Not because he'd look crazy.
Well, I mean, Beyonce and Jay-Z did that, and
they're both in the Illuminati. What are we talking about? We ain't gonna act like fucking Beyonce isn't bathing in baby's blood. Come on, what the fuck are we talking about? Let's be real,
Christ.
Well, and listen, I have to say this.
You see what I'm saying? Black people just can't be rich now. We can't be rich now.
Wait a minute.
Oh shit!
What?
There, y'all niggas was getting way too serious. I had to inject some fun into this conversation. This shit.
The host has left the building.
This shit is crazy. We gonna act like, bruh. The Rock. Every time Jay-Z throws up the Rock, think about it. If he just moves those two fingers up,
Jay-Z,
that's the Illuminati sign.
Well, listen. Speaking of Jay-Z, I went to the press screening this past Thursday for the Book of Clarence, and
I can't wait to see that next week.
Come out next week. I'll wait for you guys to see it, and then
the 12th.
Link up with me. Yeah, because this film again, my wife definitely we have to raise in church and everything, but definitely see the messaging, and I do find it a very entertaining film. But again, it's just like Beyonce,
is Jesus in the film?
Yes.
What color is he?
Jesus is in the film, but he's not the main character. But
what color is he?
What do you think, Negro?
Okay, I was just making sure. Even though he should be Middle Eastern, if we're gonna get our geography right.
Listen, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Afro, let them have a black Jesus.
In all spectrum,
no, Jesus looked like Osama bin Laden. Let's be real.
They set a precedent on the race of Jesus Christ, and there's also a joke about I'm not gonna say what or who, but you'll see it. And it's hilarious.
Was the joke stolen from somebody like Katt Williams?
I like how they added in comedy with Jesus.
I love making fun of religion. I'll never get tired of that.
Like, hey, should I be laughing right now, or is this a blasphemy? Is this abomination? I don't know. And are you making fun of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ?
You might not want to go there, then. You might not want to go.
That's what I'm saying. I feel conflicted, but you guys have to see the film, and
fuck that Jesus.
No, hold on.
What are we talking?
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
listen, I have a
if Alpha's not going to hell, I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. Like,
I just got one surprise. I got one surprise.
Unico Williams can have the floor.
Monte, do you know it? Put it down now. You got overall 99 do not support the chorus statement on Jesus.
I'm a part of overall 99.
We do not support
catch me on the streets if you feel a way about it.
Listen,
where's Moonbeam?
Listen, I want you to know. Here's a surprise. Here's a spoiler alert. BMT was Jesus in the Book of Clarence.
No, don't put that on me.
Damn. You. Hey, fuck you, BMT.
It was BMT. Hey, BMT. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say on this topic whatsoever. I just wanted to give you guys a spoiler. That is being.
But here's the thing. I want to ask you this. I want to ask you guys this. Even with him coming out with these truths, right? Is it going to stop anything that any of these guys are making money? Because
nope. It's going to make us laugh at him a little bit more. As
Ricky Smiley is not losing his show.
As Hatch Dragon says, the entertainment industry will do what it has always done.
Keep going.
We ain't gonna act like Harvey Weinstein wasn't chilling in his office for years, bruh.
Yeah, what about the Weinstein part? Everybody's talking about the black on black comedian thing.
Nothing stopping. That's not our problem. Let's overlook it. It's not our problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can't. White people in power. That's never had any bad outcome for black people. Let's just
listen. They want to go in space and take a sub. Let them have it, bro. They want to go to islands and have their own white Mortal Kombat with superstars. I don't give a fuck.
Well, they're hiding the aliens that landed in Miami.
But there is something else that I want to have a nice group of people here to round off the show.
To the Kumite? I'm going.
I'm going. I would go if
To
they.
the
If
Kumite,
Bryson,
I'm going to watch
yeah, I mean,
Who all is going to Epstein Island if you get
I would
the
go.
invite?
I
If
mean,
it is a
pretty much.
Kumite, if niggas are fighting to the death, I'm going. If it's an underage
No offense,
orgy,
but
count me
Epstein
out.
did have a pretty
Hey, right
solid
on,
list.
Jedi Mike, man. We appreciate you for pulling up, bro.
Hey,
Epstein did have a pretty solid list. I mean, Margaret said he would go.
Monte, put it on. We do not advocate. Jedi Mike don't advocate.
I've been already put that statement up there. We have the Blur Cartel over on 99 Media.
And Jedi Mike do not advocate.
Oh, now
Why
they
is
trying to get
Jedi
franchise.
on here?
Unico's and
BMT?
Jedi Mike Sevens.
You put your name on
that
that?
anybody take offense with. We don't advocate with any of the negative things. No. As
Like
well
I
as
They're
said,
pulling the TD Jakes on us, y'all.
Y'all
They're
got
pulling
the
TD
app.
Jakes. They're trying to
If you got a
separate
problem with that, what I said, my DMs are always open.
Thank you so much, Jedi Mike. Please make sure to come through again. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Y'all take care.
Take care, my guy.
See you,
Jedi
man.
Mike, my guy.
Easy.
Keep supporting us.
But I do have one other thing that we can discuss and have some riveting fun with.
Follow Jedi Mike.
I don't know if we can have more fun than we just had.
We can, because y'all gonna argue over this anyway. So
No, are you doing
No,
stupid
we're not.
stuff?
no.
Are you
No,
doing
this is
pink
what it
stuff?
No, I'm not. So Michael Blackson, the day before, I believe,
You motherfucker.
he did come
You
out
punk
with
motherfucker.
a tweet that I wanted to put up here for the people to watch and see if you agree with it.
Yeah.
The top 10 black comedians alive currently.
Chris Rock in top 3 is alive.
2 is Chris Rock. 3
Yeah,
is
Chris
Dave
Rock is
Chappelle.
crazy.
4 is Katt Williams. 5 is Martin Lawrence. 6 is Kevin Hart. 7 is Mike Epps. 8 is Cedric Entertainer. 9 Earthquake, and number 10 is Guess Who, of course.
How is Bernie Mac not on this fucking list?
Alive.
But that's his list.
That's his list.
Yo,
Oh,
that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
I'm gonna say that's his list. That's his personal list.
Already
alive. I didn't see the alive at first.
But Chris Rock is not number 2.
Nah. Eddie Murphy at number 1 though. I can still watch Raw or Delirious to this day. That shit still holds up. Still, that nigga talking about the honeymooners being gay. Still funny.
Mike Epps is way too low on this list.
I don't know if I leave.
That's your Indiana coming out, and
I'm gonna shift it around and I'm gonna put Dave at number 1. Number 2, I will put Dave at number 1, but you're guaranteed a show. Damn, Kevin done ran out of jokes, bro. After he done ran out of jokes.
All right.
So are we going purely off of stand up?
That wasn't even funny.
No, it says comedian. So I mean, I guess that means all of your body.
Okay, so then yeah.
I wouldn't put Kevin Hart on this list, bro.
Hold on. We're gonna let BMT. You got the first crack at it.
Okay, so if we're looking at comedy that's going to be a good show, you're going to have to do Dave as 1. Number 2, out of relevance, you're most likely going to get Kevin at number 2. Number 3, Chris Rock, Katt Williams, Martin Lawrence. Martin hasn't done no jokes in a long ass time.
True.
So I can't really put him high up there. So I would have to next put Katt Williams before I put. I'm gonna have to put Katt Williams before I put. I'm gonna put Katt Williams.
You can add your own people that are still alive if you need to as well.
Right, but I'm doing off of who's been doing comedy consistently still, and it's gonna be Dave. It's gonna be Kevin. Then it's gonna fall with Katt. Then you're gonna have to grab a Chris, sadly, but I mean. Martin Lawrence and Mike Epps, they ain't even doing comedy. So shit, you can go ahead and grab Cedric's fat ass, because he still be cracking jokes. No, Cedric's retired, but he's still alive. He's retired. So then go ahead and put Chris Rock, Mike Epps, Martin Lawrence, and then Cedric. And I don't know who the fuck is Earthquake. So that guy is not even who the fuck is Earthquake?
May I ask you real quick, BMT, if you don't mind, just tell me what year was you born?
I'm an 80s. I'm an 80s baby.
Okay, you don't know Earthquake?
Yeah, Earthquake. You should know Earthquake.
But I'm talking about.
He's more of a niche comedian, though. It's
right, thank you. He's a
Super
niche type of guy. But in the same sense, I'm looking at relevancy that have stood the test of time. That's like saying, damn, like I like Black Thought, but Black Thought ain't making music right now. I'm looking at people who are still throwing out like memes and jokes and making comedy. Like these guys, the ones that's why I put them where I put them.
Because there's a few niggas on here that are still selling out arenas.
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at sales, comedy. If they were to get on a podcast, it would do numbers, like shit like that. Like, that's what I'm looking at.
Now, we're going out fun. You got to put people like Michael Shea. Michael Shea is hilarious. He's coming.
Michael Shea. Who's the nigga, the old nigga that don't look that old, but he's always talking bad to the bitches? Y'all know TK Kirkland. TK Kirkland.
You're talking about Corey Holcomb.
No, I was talking about TK Kirkland.
Oh,
I like
Corey Holcomb is funny though.
Corey Holcomb funny.
I was saying, if you want to add any people that are missing from the list that are comedians.
Oh, we could have done that, man.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. You could add.
Oh shit. Okay, then give me. Okay, man. Just come back to me later, man. I'm gonna redo my whole fucking list.
Michael Shea on my list. Hannibal Buress is funny too.
Hannibal Buress is solid.
Hannibal Buress is super funny too, though. Like all the way through, from delivery to setup.
Do their top 10 comedy. I want to hear y'all's. I'm making my shit right now.
They do have to be alive, yes.
Okay, I'm glad you said, because if not, there's a few dead black comedians that kill shit.
You about to use Monster Reborn?
Listen, if I can get the ritual together, I'll get the Illuminati together around 8 and see if we can't resurrect some niggas.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
Let's go.
Silent. Zell, do you have a top 10 comedians?
That'd be tough right now. Just without talking about the dead ones too. Just
they need to be alive.
Yeah,
you know what? Fine.
If you want me to do popular ones, I can do popular. But if you come on my
fine. If you want to do it so you can have just a full debate, who are your top 10 black comedians alive or passed on?
Richard Pryor gonna be number one. I love it.
Patrice O'Neal for me, bro.
Patrice O'Neal too.
Nice one.
Patrice O'Neal was one of the funniest niggas ever. If I could, that's what I'm talking. If I could go and resurrect a comedian right now,
Richard Pryor dead.
He said we're switching it up. We're letting the dead niggas on the list too.
Fine.
Okay, cool.
Just give me your overall top 10s. Richard Pryor number one. I'm not mad at it. He wouldn't be my number one overall.
No, my number one's easy. Dave Chappelle. He galvanized enough people to make the white man give him his shit back. What are we talking about?
To me, Dave got so much more respect after the Netflix specials because he showed I can still come back and do basic stand-up and still be funny as I need to get out.
Cancel these nuts.
So like Dave Chappelle came back and showed I can still just be funny if I need to be. I don't need the shows. I don't need the sketch comedy. I can just come up and do a straight stand-up show and get paid 8 figures, 9 figures if need be. Man, please.
Red Fox. Will be on my top.
That's crazy.
Red Fox. Sanford the Son. Come on, I gotta watch.
Bruh, but as far as a comedy, what's a name? Can you tell me a Red Fox comedy special? Like,
hey, bro, you gotta go look back.
They could be funny.
I'm just saying, Eddie Murphy, bruh. Even though it's just raw and delirious, I could never forget those. And I saw them shits when I was like 3. Which is shout out to my parents for not giving a fuck what their kids were watching.
All right, so is Kevin Hart top 5 on any list?
Fuck no.
Not for me.
He had a chance. He had a chance to be, but then he fell off.
I think that I liked the Real House Husbands. Like that was funny.
That's a good show.
It was funny.
It was funnier than the stand up for me.
Ooh.
He peaked with stand up.
My number one stand up guy, I want to say, is Dave Chappelle. Martin Lawrence in the early 90s was wild as a host. Not even
shout out to Iceberg Slim.
Then I want to say
Martin Lawrence.
Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, Katt Williams,
Bernie Mac.
I want to if we're bringing in I'm gonna keep it on topic here as a live. And then I'm gonna go with Mike Epps. And then I'm going to go with Vintage Cedric was really hilarious. And then, no, I'm putting Ricky Smiley at number 5.
Hold on, so Martin Lawrence made top 2?
That's crazy.
Vintage Martin Lawrence, Def Comedy Jam, when a lot of niggas didn't have premium channels like I did.
Okay.
I was able to watch vintage
No
Martin
bullshit,
Lawrence.
nigga.
I didn't have to wait until BET to watch Comic View. I watched Martin Lawrence actually host Def Comedy Jam, and he's hilarious.
I can't give Martin Lawrence top.
How
two.
come Wayne
Even right
Brady's
now, I
not
can't
on
give
this
him
list?
like top two. Wayne Brady is top two.
Damn.
Because Wayne Brady's not funny.
Martin
Oh,
Lawrence
you're a
can't
trick,
give
nigga.
top
You ain't
two.
gonna tell me fucking Martin Lawrence is funny, but Wayne Brady's not. Wayne Brady have to choke a bitch.
How can I not? How can I
can't
not say
put
that?
Martin Lawrence top
Okay,
two.
I got my list ready. Dave Chappelle, Paul Mooney, Ezel, Jamie Foxx, Bernie Mac, D.L. Hughley, Richard Pryor, Cat Williams,
Oh,
Bill
Eddie Griffin to
Cosby,
go.
You hijack my moment. I was getting to them niggas.
Bill Cosby, and Richard Pryor.
I was getting to them niggas, man. Listen.
Eddie Griffin on it too.
So
Y'all don't got Bill Cosby on y'all list?
Fuck no.
No.
Yeah, y'all must have heard Dirty Bill.
I've heard Dirty Bill.
Dave Chappelle,
It's 60s
Martin
and
Lawrence.
70s dirty.
This isn't in any order. Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, definitely Jamie Foxx is in there. Foxhole and all that stuff. That was hilarious. Mike Epps, Ricky Smiley. I can throw in DL Hughley for sure. Who else?
Bill Burr's definitely white.
Yeah.
He married a black woman.
He said current
He did marry a black woman.
I'm just gonna leave it there, y'all. Y'all can have it, the rest of it, but that's where I'm at. Those are my favorite comedians.
So another question to bounce off of you, Nico. Another question. Steve Harvey is on nobody's current top 10 living comedians 10. Nobody.
No.
When's the last time you saw a stand-up special from him? I can
say that about a lot of people here. But
okay, what's the last one you can remember? Because see, there's plenty of people.
Kings of Comedy, and he was a good host. That wasn't a great.
No, Steve Harvey has done multiple ones since then. He's done one where he didn't.
Yeah, there's some good sets now.
And he did one immediately after that. He's done sets after Kings of Comedy. I'm not gonna say.
I think his best set was being the host.
Lavelle Crawford a good one too.
Lavelle Crawford is a really good one.
I'm also adding
Lavelle Crawford.
I might switch out Richard and Bill for Monique and Linnell. That
Miss Pat. How is Miss Pat not on this list?
Yeah, but I'm putting in some of them queens of comedy, man. But them bitches were going hard as fuck back in the day, man. They were throwing out some dark shit.
Women aren't funny.
Oh my god!
Damn.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
he does not represent BMT.
Corey Holcomb being Robin Harris is crazy.
Put it down.
Oh, you skinny bitches! Oh, my pussy! Oh, that shit was funny.
Stop the cap.
Oh, you ain't had nothing to say about that. Yeah, exactly.
No, I ain't worried about
Stop
that.
the cap.
You on your own with that one. I'm just more
you on your own on that. You riding on your own train on that.
Current living and Steve
Harvey y'all skinny bitches, and look at my pussy and my pussy.
Who is that? Is that Monique or Lynette?
Female comedian, nigga.
Not Miss Pat.
Just like female rappers, it's all the same thing.
You should go watch Miss Pat then. She's definitely different. She talks about getting shot in the back of the head.
Right, Linnell,
and her lesbian daughter.
Monique was talking major shit back in the day. A lot of them in the Queen. Okay, is that the only joke you going to go on? Because
that's all she got, nigga. What you talking about?
I mean, niggas were talking about getting pussy every other joke, but we still laugh.
No,
Janelle James comedy special was American.
We got stories about drunk uncles. We got stories about all type of shit.
So
Women all they do is tell stories about their pussy.
Janelle James is funny, by the way. Shout out to Janelle James from Abbott Elementary.
That's hilarious. Jess hilarious. It's hilarious as fuck. Jess hilarious is hilarious as fuck.
Jess hilarious is kind of mid. Let's be honest.
No, she's hilarious. She's good. She's making money.
By the way, you can watch over on that media as Tory, as I judge Tory in a trial of him saying Amy Schumer is okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So
That's a
that, like I
fact.
said, that doesn't even validate.
We all know I got a white woman weak spot. What can I say?
I'm so fat. Look at my pussy.
Right,
What?
she got some more in Adele Givens. Neither
That's the
one
only.
of them.
Tell a
Hey,
joke.
Adele Givens is funny.
Tell
Adele
a
Givens
real
is very
joke.
funny.
Tell a real joke.
I do like Adele Givens.
That's crazy.
Tell a real joke.
he on his own on that one. He on his own on that one. I didn't
Okay,
write
tell
on
me
that
something
one.
else they talked about then, other than
But-
getting shot in the back of the head. Let's talk about. Tell me another joke they talk about other than their pussy and their weight. Talk about it.
Crackhead.
Okay, if we're talking about just, I was gonna say, if we're talking about just Miss Pat, she's got a whole fucking. It's actually a lot of jokes that fucking we'd see male. She was a drug dealer for a while. She did get shot.
Yep, she sure was.
Her daughter was a lesbian, but then she was against it at first. So she had this whole comedy arc where she was talking bad about how her daughter was a lesbian, and then she closes it up with about how she finally learned to accept it because it means that she wouldn't have any grandkids that she'd have to raise. Fucking Miss Pat's a fucking banger. I mean, she was funny enough to get a goddamn court show on BET for whatever that's worth, even though it's owned by white people now.
My word.
He asked.
Yeah. No, but see, here's the thing about it. I've heard them talk about their family reunions, Thanksgiving. You know, we all gonna roast on Thanksgiving shit. We've heard jokes about family. That one cousin that's on crack that be borrowing money, baby daddy jokes, baby mama shit, welfare jokes. Pretty much everything that going on in the black community. Listen, a comedian is a comedian. They take their environment and talk about the shit. Talk about getting whipping ass. Damn, what's the woman that
white people looking at you funny is always a big.
That you can't fail with that one. Beating your kids, everybody. I don't know why, but black people, we love laughing about that shit. Yep. What else jokes do we like that women be cracking jokes on? Big daddies
black man always popping.
I was just saying, man. Hey, yo,
just shit. One is a fun. Just is fun.
Huh?
Like I said, man.
She get too drunk though. She get funny when she drunk.
You can't tell me You can't tell me Just Hilarious don't make. Honestly, that was after getting rid of Angela Yee. She makes the Breakfast Club funny. She makes it funny.
You think Angela Yee regrets leaving the Breakfast Club?
Yes, she does. She does.
I was just making sure.
But Just Hilarious, they're not giving up Just Hilarious. They're not giving up Just Hilarious.
Who subscribed to
Chelsea Handler is white, though she has taken a lot of black penis. She might pass as black.
Nobody. Who watched the Breakfast Club for Angela Yee? Nobody. So I will give her that.
So here's another thing. You could say, if you ask about a funny comedian, people can say whatever they want to say about Insecure, but Issa Rae made them checks out of that show.
Yeah, but
she made a lot of money.
Stand up though? Was she ever a stand-up comedian?
She was on SNL.
That's sketch comedy though.
That is sketch. Stand up is a different beast. It's a different beast.
I've done it. I understand. I get it.
But I'm like, you gotta know.
The joke that went through my head when Joe said he did stand up was funny.
I have done stand up.
I know.
Release a tape.
I'll make a new one. This whole podcast was one big ass stand up comedy right here. This is my special.
Well was.
I'm gonna treat you like Shannon Sharp treat Ocho Cinco.
Hell, but I think that's it. We appreciate y'all watching.
Before I lie to you.
As we got the boxing.
Thank y'all, man, for tuning in to Zelmay's stand-up comedy special on Showtime.
I ain't no stand-up comedian. I'm just that nigga.
Remember, if you are a fan of what you have seen, please go to the YouTube, go to Twitch, go to wherever you see the wonderful insignia of Make It Make Sense, the podcast, this wonderful logo right here.
Do that.
You know you're at the right spot. All over Facebook, all over YouTube, all over Twitch, all over everywhere. Come follow. We here every Saturday around this time, breaking down the week's events, being funny while doing it, even having some out-of-pocket stuff.
Joey C.
I always have to make sure to remember. Otherwise, I'll let you know where these people can be found. First and foremost, BMT, the representative of himself. Where can they find you?
You can find me on BMT, Business Minded Talk. You can find me on Facebook. We're now branching into YouTube. We're supposed to start shutting down the old channels are starting to make a purely gaming channel. So that's coming down the way. So we're looking into that. But yeah, you can always just find me on Bits Mind to Talk. As usual, we're doing a lot of talks. So, and also you can find me around here on the Blurred Cartel or Debate or Blurred Approved.
AKA
Thanks, guys.
Chi. He is here. Then of course we have
Oh yeah,
everybody's
GC
favorite
Mafia.
antagonist. Everybody's favorite antagonist. It is Unico Williams, AKA he said they're not funny. Defend yourself. Where can they find you?
Yeah.
Well,
That's you, nigga.
You don't want to say nothing. That's it.
No, I'm Ronnie. I'm Ronnie from Power for Raising Canaan, nigga.
Oh,
No,
goodness.
that's
Is that not a violation by itself?
Do we have a corny violation? Is there a cornball violation?
No, Tori, you know what it is? He trying not to get canceled, so you don't want to say his name.
Oh, okay. It's the subtle
You gotta be
backtrack.
ashamed of yourself, nigga. Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Old as you is.
Anyway,
Damn, Soldier Boy.
I'm Unico Williams, bitches. And you can find me at UnicoWilliams.com. I love everybody on this panel, by the way, and I apologize for any transgressions in 2024. I mean 2023. but we're going to
apologize for early. There we go.
Already.
No, I'm just saying what happened. I'm just apologizing.
First Unico apology of the year. Let's go.
My first apology of the year is I apologize for last year. And UnicoWilliams.com.
Well, speaking of the people who have to apologize, we have our favorite degenerate.
Oh, you ain't never getting an apology from me, but you already know. You can find me at Afro Comedy 765 on all platforms. Of course, on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. You can catch me on the Blurred Cartel Friday night. You're talking shit about your favorite wrestlers. And Katt Williams did nothing wrong. He was just telling y'all niggas how it is. You know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Casual Conversations back Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Casual Conversations is coming back.
Yeah, here's the other member himself, learning how to lie. It is
with a green screen.
Let's go. Don't worry, I'll be that news coming back next week after our short hiatus, 2-week hiatus. But we coming back. Somehow Florida. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all a hint of what's gonna happen on Thursday. Listen, somehow they stole a driveway in Florida. I don't know how they did it, but they stole a driveway. An entire driveway is gone. So watch me. I'll be that news.
I'm surprised you're just now hearing about this.
Shoot, got me.
It's Florida. It's Florida, man.
Exactly. It's Florida, bro.
Casual Conversations back Wednesday.
Oh.
We having a good time. Power be back. It's all for 2 weeks of me and Joe. But we do got Echo next week, so we will do Echo. We do got to do What If too. So Echo and What If. We're going to have to catch up on What If.
Who wants to watch What If anymore?
What If it's actually very highly rated? But we'll see because I ain't watched it yet. But
I've heard it's good this season.
Have you seen this season?
Echo, we're going to watch Echo because I'm
watching that script.
Because I heard it going back to Netflix, Daredevil vibes, according to people that saw it earlier. We got a few movies to watch this weekend, so we're going to be very busy. We are back. I am back, as you see, for the first. Nice y'all ain't seen me in a few weeks. I took off for the holidays, but I'm back. Let's go.
Thank you. And of course, I'm your host, the one and only Monray Hudson, aka the Prince of Comedy. Shout out to Hatch Dragon. Make sure I'm gonna give you your top 10 list you gave us. Richard Pryor, Cosby, Red Fox, Dave Chappelle, John Witherspoon, Eddie Griffin, Corey Holcomb, Robin Harris, Eddie Murphy, Eddie Griffin and Eddie Murphy,
Paul Mooney,
Rock, and finally Paul Mooney. I don't know if that's exactly in order, but yeah, make sure to give the order because that is a good list.
What's your list, Monray?
Shoot, heck if I know. Right now, I couldn't tell you other than probably Dave Chappelle right now currently. And everybody else under there will debate and have to talk about that another time. Otherwise, if you want to find me, I am your host, Monray Hudson. Everywhere it says Monray Hudson, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, as it still exists. I am all over. Come see you.
Watch Twitter was down for 2 hours.
Come see who I am. Come see what your boy got to say. Remember, look for this lovely logo that'll let you know where to find all of us. We make it make sense every Saturday. Otherwise, that's all we got to say. Thank you for watching. We out. Make sure to subscribe, and I appreciate y'all.